In the heart of the Igbo village of Ngwa, there lived a woman named Precious. She was a proud custodian of a tradition that had been passed down for generations. This tradition was a powerful one, but it was also a cruel one, as it demanded that young women be chosen to serve as sacrifices to the gods during the yearly festival. Precious, being the custodian, was the one who enforced the rules. She was respected, feared, and admired by many in the village, but she had also become a symbol of the painful tradition that cost the lives of innocent girls. One morning, as the village was preparing for the upcoming festival, Precious stood at the entrance of the sacred shrine. The villagers gathered around her as she addressed them. "Today, we begin the process of selecting the girls who will serve the gods," she said, her voice commanding respect. "The spirits have spoken, and we must honor them, or our village will suffer." Among the crowd was a young girl named Amara, known for her courage and wisdom despite her age. She had heard stories of the tradition from her grandmother, but she had always believed that something could be done to end it. As the village gathered to choose the next sacrifice, Amara approached Precious. "Mama Precious," she said softly, "I know you have always followed this tradition, but don't you see how it hurts our people? The girls, the mothers, they cry every year. Why must we continue this path?" Precious looked at Amara, her eyes narrowing. "You speak as though you know better than the ancestors. The gods demand this sacrifice, and we must obey. It is not for us to question." "But Mama Precious," Amara continued, "the world is changing. The gods might not require this anymore. We have the power to change our fate. Can't you see that we are sacrificing our future for something that no longer brings blessings but only pain?" The crowd around them murmured. Many were hesitant, but there were a few who nodded in agreement. Precious, however, stood firm. "You are young and naive, Amara," she said coldly. "You cannot understand the weight of the tradition." Amara's voice grew stronger. "I understand enough to know that love and compassion are stronger than fear and sacrifice. We do not need to keep the tradition to honor our ancestors. We can find another way." Precious felt a sharp pang in her heart. She had never questioned the tradition before, but Amara's words stirred something within her. She turned to the villagers. "What do you say, my people?" Precious asked. "Should we continue this tradition?" The villagers were silent, unsure of what to say. Then, an elder named Nzedi spoke up. "We have followed this path for so long, but Amara's words hold truth. We have lost too many daughters to the gods. Maybe it is time we break the chains of this tradition." A murmur of agreement spread through the crowd, and Precious felt a wave of confusion and doubt wash over her. For the first time, she felt the weight of the tradition in a new way. As the festival approached, Precious made a bold decision. She gathered the villagers and, in front of the shrine, declared, "The tradition ends today. We will no longer offer sacrifices to the gods. We will honor our ancestors in new ways, through kindness, unity, and progress." Amara stood beside her, smiling. "Together, we can create a better future." The villagers cheered, and for the first time in many years, there was hope in the air. The story teaches that while traditions can be powerful, they should never be followed blindly. Progress and compassion should guide us, and when we see that a tradition no longer serves the greater good, it is our responsibility to change it. True wisdom lies in the ability to adapt, listen to the voices of the future, and break free from the chains of harmful customs.